Okay, this is the part 2 video of the lesson sets. So in our first recording, we have learned about sets, what are sets, and a small introduction about sets. And after that, we have learned about finite sets, infinite sets, and equivalent sets and equal sets. And after that, we have discussed a small part in Venn diagrams. So in the part 2, what we are going to discuss is we are going to discuss about the intersection of sets, union of sets, and disjoint sets. And after that, we are going to do a few examples and a few questions, and we are going to learn about another section, complement of a set. So after that, it is up to this lesson in your syllabus. It is only up to you. Yes. So shall we start our second video? So as the first topic, we can write intersection of sets. So we can write intersection of sets. Intersection of sets. So what do you mean by this intersection of sets? So I will explain it to you. Intersection of sets. So if we consider about two or more sets, if you consider two or more sets, so these sets can have the same element or common elements. These sets, all of these sets can have common elements for all of these sets. So if there are common elements for all of these sets or two sets or more sets, we say that is the intersection of these. We call that common elements as the intersection of these two or more sets. Again, I will explain. When two or more sets are considered, two or more sets are considered, the set consisting of the elements that the set consisting of the elements which are common to all the sets, is known as the intersection. So I think you can understand it. And in the example, I will explain it furthermore. So we can denote if there is the intersection of set A and set B, we can denote it using this one, A intersection B. So intersection means here like this one. So like this way we can say it is the sign of intersection. So this means set A intersection set B. So this is the symbol or the sign we denote it how set A is set A and intersection of set A and set B. Okay. Shall we take a small example? If I take A is equal to a set of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like this, something like this. And if I take B, the set is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You can see here 4 and 6 are common to both of these sets. 4 and 6 are common to both of these sets. So those elements can be written as a set as the intersection of these both of sets. So we can write A intersection B. So A intersection B means the set of the common elements in these two sets. මේ දීලා තියෙන sets දෙකේ common elements තියෙනවා නම් A elements set එකට තමයි A intersection B කියලා කියන්නේ. So we can write, so what are the common elements? 4 and 6. 4, 6. So from this one we can say A intersection B, it is 4, 6. So this is the intersection of A and B. So I think you can understand. So shall we do a small example? So from that one, I think you can understand it well. Example number 1. Yes, this is the example number 1. M set is students of Kannangara Vidyalaya who play cricket. And set N is students of Kannangara Vidyalaya who play football. So what they ask is, write the set M intersection N in descriptive form. So not the elements, we have to write in the descriptive form. So M intersection N is equal to set. So we have to write like a description, the answer. So shall we try to understand it? This one. So set M is students of Kannangara Vidyalaya who play cricket. So there can be many students who play cricket in this Kannangara Vidyalaya. And set N means who play football. So as cricket, there will be some or more students who play football. And also you can take like this, there may be students who play both of these. Cricket and football. If I say Kasun, so if I say Kasun play cricket as well as he play football in Kannangara Vidyalaya. And another one I will take at Nimal. So Nimal play cricket as well as Nimal play football for Kannangara Vidyalaya. So from that one you can say Kasun and Nimal are the common elements for both of these sets. Kasun and Nimal are the common elements for these two sets M and N. But here they haven't given any names, so we have to write it as a description. So students who play cricket, and here students play football. So intersection means students of Kannangara Vidyalaya who play cricket and football, not O and football, because they must do both of these games. They must play both of these games. So it must be and. So we can write students of Kannangara Vidyalaya. Kannangara Vidyalaya who play cricket and football. So what is the meaning of intersection? Means it must be common elements for both of these sets. So that means in these two sets, one student must play cricket and as well as he must play football also to be a common element for both of these sets. මේ sets දෙකටම common වෙන්න නම් කවුරු හරි student කෙනෙක් cricket play කරන්නත් ඕනේ, football play කරන්නත් ඕනේ. cricket නැත්තම් football නෙවෙයි, cricket play කරන්නත් ඕනේ, ඒ ගමන්ම football play කරන්නත් ඕනේ. So because of that I have used and. So M intersection N means the common elements for both of these sets. So that means students of Kannangara Vidyalaya who play cricket and football. So I think you can understand. So shall we move to another example? Yes, before moving to next example, shall we denote this one in the Venn diagram? Yes, so we can denote this one in the Venn diagram like this. We can draw the universal set like this, so you can mark it like this, universal set. So there are common elements, so I will mark it like this. There is an intersection, sorry. There is an intersection of these two circles, and here this is set M and this is set N. So M means cricket, N means football, students in the Kannangara Vidyalaya. And find M intersection N means the common elements. M intersection N means common elements. So common elements for this M and N circle can be denoted using this area, because you can see this is the area which is common for M and N, both of these circles. M and N කියන circles දෙකට common area එක තමයි මම මේ shade කරලා තියෙන්නේ. So that means it is the intersection of M and N set. So here we can denote this shaded part. It is the M intersection B. Sorry, M intersection N. This is M intersection N. So we can denote it like this way using a Venn diagram. So now we will move to our example number 2. Yes, this is the example number 2. So shall we see how to do this example? Yes, here it is mentioned that the following two sets, write the following two sets by listing their elements and then find their intersection. Represent all the elements in a Venn diagram. Yes, so shall we try to do it? Yes. First of all, shall we find this P and Q set? So those are given in the descriptive method. So shall we write the elements first? P set, so prime numbers between 0 and 10. Prime numbers between 0 and 10, we can take 2, 3, 5, 7. Yes, so those are the prime numbers between 0 and 10. Shall we take the Q set? Odd numbers between 0 and 15. So odd numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 13. So they have tell that between 0 and 15. So we cannot take 0 or 15. So we have to take all the values between these two numbers. So we can take this is as the set. Yes. First of all, before going to the Venn diagram, what we have to do is we have to see whether these two sets have common elements or not. So common elements means that is the intersection, P intersection Q. So shall we see? Here we can see, yes, 3 we can see in the both sets. 5 also we can see in the both sets. 7 also we can see in the both sets. So those are the common elements for set P and set Q. So P intersection Q, we can write 3, 5 and 7. So those are the common elements for both of these P and Q sets. Yes, now we can denote this one in a Venn diagram like this. So definitely there is an intersection. So we can draw the two circles, and here we can denote it as the universal set. And two circles, we can have an intersection like this. Okay, so name this. This is P and this is Q. So it is easy if you can first mention this intersection or mention these common elements first in this Venn diagram. It is very easy. So this is the intersection or the common area or the common elements of this P and Q. So we can write 3, 5 and 7. 3, 5 and 7. So we can write the other elements in the other part of these two circles. So P, this is P circle. So already this have 3, 5 and 7. So the remaining one is 2. 2, 3, 5 and 7. So these are the elements of circle P. When we consider this circle of Q, the set of Q, 3, 5, 7 is already given. Here 3, 5 is already given. So you have to write the other values 1, 9, 11 and 30. So this is how we can denote this in a Venn diagram. So I think you can understand it well. So shall we see what we can do next? Yes. So next we have to define few sets with Venn diagrams. So shall we move to that Venn diagrams? So also when there is intersection between two sets, we can denote it in many ways. Many ways means we can denote it in 3 different ways in a Venn diagram. So for 3 different instances, we can draw it in 3 methods. So what is the thing? A intersection B, or intersection of 2 sets. So I will get these 2 sets as A and B. So I can denote it using 3 methods for 3 instances. So shall we see what are these 3 instances? So first instance, we can take it like this. We can denote it in the Venn diagram. So first instance, so I'm taking 2 sets A and B. So we can denote, as we have done previously, A intersection B. If this is the instance, we can simply show it in the Venn diagram like this. So we can name this one as the universal set. So if this is set A and if this is set B, we can denote A intersection B as this common area. We can shade this one and show this is the A intersection B. So normally we use this method, this one, and if there is a special instance like this, if there is an intersection of A and B, and also when B is a subset of A. So as I think you can remember what is mean subset, that means this subset can contain few or all of the elements of set A, and all the elements in B are in set A. B is a subset of A. කලින් වීඩියෝ එකේදීත් කිව්වා B is a subset of A. B is a subset of A කියන්නේ B කියන සෙට් එක ඇතුලේ තියෙන ඔක්කොම එලිමන්ට්ස් ටික A කියන සෙට් එකෙත් තියෙනවා. එතකොට B කියන්නේ A කියන සෙට් එකෙන් ගත්ත පොඩි කොටසක් නැත්නම් සම්පූර්ණ කොටසම. ආයෙ කියන්නම් B කියලා කියන සෙට් එක කියන්නේ A කියන සෙට් එකෙන් ගත්ත එලිමන්ට්ස් ටිකක් නැත්නම් A කියන සෙට් එකේ එලිමන්ට්ස් ඔක්කොම අරගෙන හදන සෙට් එකට තමයි B කියලා කියන්නේ. එතකොට B කියන්නේ සබ්සෙට් එකක් A වල. So B is a subset of A. So I think you can understand. Yes. So you can denote this one in the Venn diagram like this. So if I take a Venn diagram like this, and I can mark this one as B, sorry, this one as B. And if you can understand this one, B is a subset of A. So that means B must be inside this A set. A set එක ඇතුලේ තියෙන කවුරු හරි තමයි B set කියලා කියන්නේ. A කියන set එක ඇතුලේ ඉන්න මොකක් හරි set එකකට තමයි B set එක කියලා කියන්නේ. So B is a subset of A. So you can denote it as like this. So A will be a large set like this way, because B is a subset of A. B is a subset of A. So B is a small set and A must be the largest set. So you can denote on the Venn diagram like this way. So now shall we shade the A intersection B? So shall we see what is the common area for A and B? So you can see here this set B, this is the common area for A intersection B. Oh, this is the common area for A and B. So you can shade this one and say this is the A intersection B when B is a subset of A. So I think you can understand. So I think we will find some questions from these. So shall we do when we yes, shall we do then when we are doing questions, shall we see whether is there any question related to this part? Yes, next instance, it is A intersection B, sorry, sorry, A intersection B when A is a equal set of B. A is a equal set of B, not equivalent. So I have told you last week, equivalent means the number of elements are only equal, not the elements equal. The number of elements in these two sets are equal. So that means equivalent sets. Equal sets means all the elements are equal to each other. All the elements of these two sets are equal. Yes. So I can tell it like this way. So yes, shall we show it in this Venn diagram? So this is the universal set. And first of all, I will denote this A, set A. This is the set A. And what can you tell about set B? So here they have told that A is equal to B, and that means A is a equal set of B. That means this set also must be set B. May set B because these two sets are equal sets. So this is also A, and also we can name it as set B because these are equal sets. So now what can you see and what can you say about A intersection B? What are the common elements? So all the elements in A or all the elements in B. So these are the common elements, all the elements of A and B. So this is the common area for both of these sets. So that means this is the A intersection B. So this shaded part is the A intersection B when A is an equal set of B, when A and B are equal sets. So these are the three instances of A intersection B. So we have learned about three instances. So and also we have denoted them on the Venn diagrams. So I think you can understand it well. So if you have any question, you can ask me on WhatsApp. Yes. Our next topic is disjoint sets. So shall we try to understand it? Shall we write the topic disjoint sets? Disjoint sets. So in this topic, or yes, in this topic, there is the meaning disjoint, joint, disjoint. Joint means those are jointed or intersection is there, and disjoint means they are separately. Those are not jointed, so those are in separately. So for that one, we can tell a small definition like this. If two sets have no elements in common, then we can say those are disjoint sets. So shall we try to understand it like this? So disjoint sets. So we'll start it from a Venn diagram. Disjoint sets. So those are not jointed. Those are disjoint. So we can say these two sets are in separately. So this is set A. I will take it as set A, and I will take this as set B. So you can see these two sets are disjoint. And can anyone say, is there any common elements for these two sets? Is there any common elements when you see these disjoint two sets? No, the answer is no. Because if they have common elements, they must definitely be like this way, or one side, one inside the other one, or we can say both of these are the same same sets. So if they have common elements, definitely it must be one of these three. It must be one of these three Venn diagrams. But here, those are disjoint. Those are in separately. That means those two or those sets do not have any common elements. So these types of elements or these types of sets are known as disjoint sets. So yes, we can say then A intersection B. So A intersection B means the common elements. So there are no any common elements. So that means we can put a a blank bracket like this way, or else you can say it as a null set like this way. You can denote it like this way, the disjoint sets. So I think you can understand it well. Yes. Shall we continue? And when we are doing few questions, we will try to do this very much and try to discuss it in another huge manner. So first of all, try to understand this small meaning of these topics. Union of sets. Next, our topic is union of sets. Union. So union means the other side of the intersection, not the intersection, the other side. So not the opposite. So shall we take it like this way? Union. Union of a set means when we consider two or more sets, if we consider two or more sets, and the set which consists all of the elements in these two sets, or all the sets are known as the union of these sets, or the union of this union of sets. So shall we take a small example like this? Shall we take set A and set B? If I take set A as 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and also I will get B as 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So I can write a set with all of these elements. I can write a set with all of these elements like this: 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. I can write a set like this way. So all the elements in this set B is inside this set, and all the elements inside this A is inside this set. So we can write a set which includes all the elements in these two sets. We can write a set which includes all the elements in both of these sets. So I can name this set as the union set of A and B. Union set of A and B. So we can denote it as this way: A union B. That means here intersection it is like this, and union means the other side of this sign. So A union B means all the elements inside the set A and set B. All the elements inside set A and set B. So I think you can understand. Again, try to remember, intersection means only the common elements for both of these sets. Intersection means only the common elements for both of these sets, both or a few other sets. Union means all the elements in all of these sets, or both of these sets, all the elements in both or all of these sets. Intersection කියන්නේ set දෙකකට හරි ඊට වඩා වැඩි set ගානකට හරි තියෙන common elements. Union කියලා කියන්නේ ඒ set දෙකක් හරි set ඊට වඩා වැඩි ගානක හරි තියෙන ඔක්කොම elements. ඔක්කොම elements තියෙන set එකට තමයි union එක කියලා කියන්නේ. Intersection එක කියන්නේ ඒ set දෙකට හරි ඊට වඩා set ගොඩකට හරි තියෙන common elements ටික විතරයි. So I think you can understand it now very well. Yes. So shall we do a small example? Example number 1. So P is prime numbers between 0 and 10, and So I think it must be corrected as Q. So this one is Q, I think. Yes. Q must be odd numbers between 0 and 10. So we can write these elements first. Prime numbers between 0 and 10. It's prime numbers. That means 2, 3, 5, and 7. Q means Q means the odd numbers between 0 and 10. So that means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So the question is to write the union set of this. To write the union set of this. So there is not the question. So I will tell the question. Question is to write the union of these two sets. Write the union of these two sets. So we can write P union Q. P union Q. So I think you can remember now. Union means all the elements in these two sets, P and Q. So there is 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So you can see all these elements are inside this set, and all these elements are also inside this set. So we can say this is the union of P and Q because this contains all the elements of set A and set Q. Sorry, set P and set Q. So I think you can understand it well. So shall we take another example? So we have taken this one for the previous intersection one also. So I think now you can understand the difference between this union and intersection. So you have to write the union of these two sets. Students in Kannangara Vidyalaya who play cricket, and next one is students in Kannangara Vidyalaya who play football. X union Y. So shall we take few students? So I will name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these 6 students play cricket for Kannangara Vidyalaya. Next, I will take a set of who play football like this: 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the students who play football for this Kannangara Vidyalaya. So you can see here number 2, number 5, and number 6 play both of these cricket and football. 2, 5, 6 play cricket and football both, and others 1, 3, and 4 they play only cricket, and 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 they only play football. But they ask not the intersection. So if they ask the intersection, this is the answer. But they ask the union. Union means all the students who play cricket, and all the students who play football. So you can say all of these, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that will be the set, but now we have to write it in the descriptive method. We have to write it in the descriptive method, this set. So how can we write? So we can write students in Kannangara Vidyalaya who play cricket, and what will be the word here? So if it is and, it will be the intersection, and football. So I will write it like this way for now. If it is and, it must be X intersection Y, because and means the student must play cricket as well as football. Not one of these. That student must definitely play both of these games, cricket and football, if you use and. But we cannot use and because now they are asking the union. So that means all the students in X and all the students in Y, they must be included in this X union Y. X union Y කෙනෙක්ගේ මේ X කියන එක්කෙනාගේ Y කියන එක්කෙනාගේ ඔක්කොම students ටික indicate වෙන්න ඕනේ. So what is the word we can use is O. We can use O. So shall we see, is it correct or wrong? Students of Kannangara Vidyalaya who play cricket or football. So what do you mean by this? O means they can play cricket or else they can play football, or else they can play the both cricket and the football. So you can take that as the meaning of O. So cricket or football, they can play cricket, or else they can play football, or else there is another option, they can play cricket and also football, both of these. So that is the that is the meaning of O. And means they must play both of these games definitely. They must play these two games definitely. But O means they can play either cricket or either football, or else they can play both of these also. So try to understand these two words. And කියන එක්කෙනාගේ O කියන එක්කෙනාගේ වෙනස පොඩ්ඩක් තේරුම් ගන්න බලන්න. And කියලා කියනකොට අනිවාර්යෙන් cricket and football. එහෙම කිව්වහම cricket කියන එකයි football කියන එකයි දෙකම අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම play කරන්න ඕනේ. And කියලා තියෙනවා නම්. O කියලා තියෙනවා නම් මෙතන වෙනස තමයි cricket or football. cricket කියන එක play කරන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් football කියන එක play කරන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් මේ දෙකම play කරත් කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. So that is the meaning of O. So try to understand it well. So when you go ahead, this and O will be very much needed for your lessons. So try to understand it well. And O. So shall we see? Yes. As we have done in that intersection part, and also here we can denote this one also in Venn diagrams in 4 different instances. We can denote this union set in 4 different instances. So shall we move to them? So first one, we can name A intersection B. So sorry, A union B, like this way. So normally A union B, normally the sets are like this. So normally the sets are like this way intersected. So this is the universal set, and if this is A and if this is B, what do you mean by A union B? Means all the elements of A and B, all the elements of A and B. So here we can color all of these two sets like this way. So this includes all the elements of A and B. So this is A union B. And second instance. So second instance we can take when A union B, when B is a subset of A. So I have discussed last in the intersection part also. A union B when B is a subset of A. So you can denote set B like this. This is set B. And if B is a subset of A, the set A must be a larger set than set B, and B must be inside that set A. Sorry. So A union B. A union B means all the elements which are in set A and as well as set B. So we can shade this whole part, and if we shade whole this part, you can say this whole part includes all the elements of set A as well as set B. So I think you can understand it. Next one, third instance. We can say A union B when A and B are equal sets. When A and B are equal sets. So I have explained you in that intersection part also. If those are equal sets, we can denote like this. This is set A, as well as we can name this set also as B, because A and B are equal sets. So A union B, all the elements in set A and as well as B. So if you shade this part, if you shade this A, or if you shade this B, you can see all the elements of A and all the elements of B are shaded. So this is A union B. Next one, I can take another instance. Fourth instance, we can say A union B when these are disjoint sets. That means when A intersection B R is a null set. So you have learned this. If A intersection B is a null set, this is a disjoint set. If A intersection B is sorry, yes. So what we were discussing is A union B when A intersection B is a null set. So you know A intersection B is equal to a null set when these A and B are disjoint sets. If this A and B are disjoint sets, we have discussed earlier. If these are disjoint sets, so they do not have any common element. So that means A intersection B is a null set. So we can denote it on the Venn diagram like this. So A and B are disjoint sets. So this will not join, and here this will be A and this will be set B and A union B. So you must include or you must shade all the elements of A and as well as all the elements of B. So we can shade this one, all the elements of A and as well as all the elements of B. So this is A union B when A and B are disjoint sets. So I think you can understand it well. Okay. Now shall we move to few examples? Yes, shall we move to 2 examples? Example 3. Shall we do it like this way? Shall we do it fast? So you can pause this video and after that you can try this question and after that you can check the answers with what I discussed. Yes. So you can pause the video now. So I will start discussing the answers now. Example number 3. Answer the given questions based on the following Venn diagram. Here they have given a Venn diagram. So here it is set A and here this is set B. And what are these other values? These other values are the elements that do not include in set A or set B. Set A කියන එක්කෙනාගේ set B කියන එක්කෙනාගේ දෙන්නගෙන් කාගේවත් ඇතුලේ නැති elements තමයි මේ 5, 8 and 9 කියලා කියන්නේ. So but they are in the universal set. So I have told you what is a universal set in the first video. So 5, 8, 9. 5, 8, 9 are the elements which are not included in set A or set B, but they are included in the universal set. Okay, so shall we see the first question? Write set A in terms of its elements. We have to write the set A in terms of its elements. So we can see set A is this circle. This circle denotes set A. That means the elements are 2, 4, 6 and 10. 2, 4, 6 and 10. So what do you mean is inside this circle we can see 4 elements. We can see 4 elements. So the elements of the set A is 2, 4, 6 and 10. Second part. Write set B in terms of its elements. Set B. Here set B is this circle. Set B is this circle. So what are the elements? 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 is there and 7 is there. So inside this circle, all of these are inside this circle or the set B. So we can write set B like this way. Write the universal set in terms of its elements. Now we have to write the universal set. The universal set means whole of this box, all the elements inside this rectangle. So they have denoted this as the universal set. So we can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these are the elements inside this rectangle or the universal set. So we can write this universal set like this way. Next one, question number 4. Express A intersection B. So here A intersection B in terms of its elements. A intersection B in terms of its elements. So what I have told you is A intersection B means the common elements for set A and as well as set B. So you can use this one or you can use this Venn diagram. So shall we do using both of these so we can confirm this answer is correct or wrong? So first of all, shall we do using this Venn diagram? So first of all, try to shade the part which is the intersection of A and B, intersection of A and B. So you can see this small part, this small part is the A intersection B part. A intersection B. That means this is the part which is common for set A and as well as set B. This is the part which is common for set A and as well as set B. So I can shade that one, and what are the elements in that one is 2 and 4. I can write A intersection B as 2 and 4. Yes. So if you see these two sets, so now we have done using this Venn diagram. Now I am going to do it using these sets, these two sets here, 2, 4, 6, and 10. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. So you can see 2 and 4. So those are only the two elements which are common for both of these A and B sets. So you can say 2 and 4 are the common elements for these two sets. So that means A intersection B will be 2, 4. So I think you can understand it. Next, they ask A union B. A union B. So try to understand it. A union B means all the elements of set A and as well as set B. All the elements of set A and set B. So when using this Venn diagram, I have told that all the elements of set A and B. So from this one, we can take all the elements of set A, and from this one, we can take all the elements of set B. So this is the part, this is the shaded part where all the elements included in A union B. So we can write those elements as 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 10. Yes. Shall we confirm it using these two sets? Union means all the elements must included in this set. Shall we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. Yes, those are included. And here 2, 4, 6, 10. 2, 4, 6, 10. Yes, so this include all the elements in set A and as well as set B. මෙන්න මේ set එකේ A කියන එක්කෙනාගේ B කියන එක්කෙනාගේ ඔක්කොම elements ටික මෙයාගේ ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා. So yes, this is the A union B. So we have confirmed it. This is A union B. Yes. So it is correct. Now shall we move to another one example so you can get a better idea. Example number 4. So shall we do more questions of this in this lesson so you can understand it better? Example number 4. So if you need, you can pause this video, and after that you can try to complete this question. Example number 4. Set P is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Q is 3, 4, 5. Represent the above sets in a Venn diagram. So first question, shall we express them in a Venn diagram? So what you have to see first is, see whether is there any common elements for both of these. Is there any common elements for both of these? Yes, we can see 3, 4, 5 are common elements for both of these. And see all of these elements of Q are inside this P. All of the elements of Q are inside this P. මේ Q කියන එක්කෙනාගේ ඔක්කොම elements ටික P කියන එක්කෙනාගේ ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා. So now you must remember a special name for this Q. That means Q is a subset of P. Q is a subset of P. Or else you can say Q is a set which is inside of P. Q කියන set එක P කියන set එක ඇතුළෙම තියෙන set එකක්. Or Q is a subset of P. So you know how to denote it. So if Q is a small circle like this, all the elements of this Q are denoted inside this set P. So here from this one we can denote Q is a subset of P. So I think you can remember and you can understand it well. Here now we can write Q, it is 3, 4 and 5. 3, 4 and 5. Next P, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5 already included in this P set and we have to write 1 and 2. So this is how we can draw the Venn diagram for this question. Second one, express P intersection Q and P union Q in terms of their elements. So we can use both of these methods. P intersection Q. So what I will do is, first I will do it using this Venn diagram. P intersection Q. P intersection Q means here, this is the common part for both of these sets. P intersection Q නැත්නම් P කියන set එකටයි Q කියන set එකටයි common part එක තමයි මම දැන් මේ shade කරේ. So P intersection Q means 3, 4 and 5. And shall we confirm this answer using these two sets? මේ set දෙක භාවිත කරලා අපි මේක confirm කරගමු. P intersection Q. Intersection Q means the common elements for both of these two sets. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and here 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5 are the common elements for both of these sets. So you can say here, yes, correct, 3, 4 and 5, P intersection Q. Then we can take P union Q. P union Q. So they have asked in the question P union Q. Union means all the elements of P and Q set. So you can denote, shade it in this Venn diagram, this part. So this shaded part will include all the elements of P and as well as Q. P කියන එක්කෙනාගේ Q කියන එක්කෙනාගේ ඔක්කොම elements මෙන්න මේ මම shade කරපු part එකට අහු වෙනවා. So we can say it is the P union Q. You can write 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Shall we confirm this answer from using these two sets? So P union Q, it is all the elements of P and as well as Q. So P 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they are included in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here Q is 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is included in this set 3, 4, 5. Yes, so this is the union set of P and Q. So this is the answer for fourth question. So I think you can understand it well. So after this one, we have to move to that complement of a set. So before that, we will move to few examples or few questions in exercise 22.4. And also, if you need any interval, you can pause this video anytime, and you can have a small interval and watch the other part of this video. Okay. Okay, so now shall we do exercise 22.4, question number 1. So by doing this question, you can get a better idea what is this intersection and what is this union. Yes, shall we go? So exercise 22.4, this is the question. exercise 22.4, question number 1. So you can pause this video and you can try to do this question. So now I will discuss the answers of this question. So the sets P, Q and R are defined as follows. P is equal to 1, 3, 6, 8, 10, 13. Q is equal to 1, 6, 7, 8. R is equal to 2, 3, 9, 10, 12. Express each of the following sets in terms of its elements. Yes, first one is P intersection Q. So you know intersection means the common elements for both of these sets, P and Q. So shall we see what are the common elements? 1 is common, 6 is common, 8 is common. So those are the 3 common elements, 1, 6 and 8. So we can write the answer 1, 6, 8. So this will be the answer for first part. Next, P intersection R. P intersection R. Shall we see? So P intersection R means P and R sets, common elements of P and R. So we can see here 3, it is common. Next, 10 is common. So I think only both of these. 3 and 10 only. Yes, 3 and 10 only. 3, 10. Next one, third part, Q and R, Q intersection R. So Q intersection R, Q and R are these two sets. So shall we see? 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 12. So you can see there are no any common elements. So it is a null set. So if I am correct, yes, I am correct. So it is a null set. So there are no any common elements for Q and R. Next one, fourth part, P union Q. P union Q means all the elements in P and Q. So we can see 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13. That means all these elements and all these elements, those are in this P union Q set. Next one, fifth one, P union R. P union R. So from these two sets, all of the elements. So we can take 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So you can see here 1, 3, 6, 8, 10, 13 are in this set. Next one, 2, 3, 9, 10, 12, all of these are in this union set. So this is correct. Next, Q union R. Q union R. So these two sets. So we can take all the elements 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 12. So you can see again if you want 1, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 1, 6, 7, 8. Yes, they are in this one. 2, 3, 9, 10, 12. 2, 3, 9, 10, 12. Yes, these are in this set. So yes, this is correct. So yes, you can correct your answers. So shall we do the third question also? This is the third question. So it is from a Venn diagram. Yes, so you can try it. Sorry. So you can try it. So now I will discuss the answers. Consider the Venn diagram given below. So they have given a Venn diagram. So shall we see? Write each of the following sets in terms of its elements. Yes, first one is to write the set A. So you can see here set A means this whole round. This round is or the circle is A, set A. So we can see 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Next one, the second part, B. So B is equal to, here you can see here in this circle, this is the set of B. So we can write 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yes. Next, A union B. So not to use this two sets, it is better if you can use this Venn diagram, because when you go for the exam, mostly they do not ask these two as the first two questions. They will directly ask A union B. So it is better if you can take through this Venn diagram. So we can say A union B. A union B means all the elements. That means here, this all shaded part is A union B. So we can take A union B, it is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So here, all the elements inside this shaded part are included in this set. Next one, fourth part, A intersection B. So we can write A intersection B is the small part. This is this shaded part, or this common elements. So we can see 3, 5, and 7. So if you want, you can confirm it using these two sets. So you can do it, and I will continue the lesson. Yes, so now we are going to discuss about our next topic, complement of a set. So shall we write the topic, complement of a set? Of a set, complement of a set. So what do you mean by a complement of a set? So shall we try to understand this one? When there is a universal set, and if you consider about a subset in this universal set, yeah, if I take that subset as A inside this universal set, the elements which do not belong to this subset A is known as the complement of A. Again, I will explain. If you take a universal set, and if you take a subset of A inside this universal set, all the elements which do not belongs to this subset A is called as the complement of A. So shall we take an example and try to understand it? So shall we take a universal set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this way. And shall we take a set of A? Shall we take a subset of A? So we can take 2, 4, 6, like this way. I will take. This is the subset A, and this is the universal set. Okay. So now I am going to write the complement of set A. I am going to write the complement of set A. Complement of A. Complement of set A. So what I said is, complement means if there is a universal set and a subset belongs to this universal set, if I take that subset as A, all the elements which do not belong to the subset A, but the other, so I will tell it again like this, all the elements, all the elements which belong to this universal set but not belongs to this A is can be named as the complement of A. So that means here A means 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. So 2, 4, and 6. So the complement of A means all the elements that do not belong to A. 2, 4, 6 belongs to A. The other elements do not belong to A. That means 1, 3, 5, 7, and 8. They do not belong to this subset A. So this is named as the complement of A. So I think you can understand. So the complement of A is denoted by this sign. It is denoted by A dash. So this is complement of A. We can say this complement of set A. So this is how we denote it using these signs. So now, shall we do few examples to understand this well? Yes, shall we move to example number 1? Example number 1. So if you want, you can pause this video and you can do this, you can answer this question. So I will do the answer now. Example number 1. By considering the given universal set and its subset B, write the set B dash. B dash means, now you know B dash means it is the complement of set B. Complement of set B in terms of its elements. So we can write B dash, it is equal to, here again I will say complement means complement of a set means all the elements which belong to the universal set but not to that set, but not to that A or B or something that named set. Here B, so B dash or complement of B. So we can see 10, 20 and 30. 10, 20 and 30. So we can write the other values 5, 15, 25 and 35. So these are the things which do not belong to set subset B. So complement of B means all the elements which do not belong to subset B. Yes. So shall we move to example number 2? Yes. Example number 2 is like this. So it is in the descriptive method. So shall we see example number 2. If universal set is equal to birds and P is equal to birds that make nests, then write P dash in descriptive form. So we can write P dash. So we can say the universal set is birds. So the universal set is birds and subset P is birds that make nests. Birds that make nests. And P dash means the complement of A. That means all the elements which do not belong to this P. So if there are birds that make nests, so out of this set, what are the other birds that can stay? Out of these sets, what are the birds that can stay? Yes, it is the birds that do not make nests. So that will be the P dash or the complement of P. So birds that do not make nests. So yes, this will be the answer for this example number 2. Yes, so now shall we try to understand how to display this complement of a set in a Venn diagram. So shall we try to do it like this way? So I want, yes, first of all, shall we take it like this? This is the universal set and this is set A. And what I want to do is I want to shade the complement of A or A dash. I want to shade this area. So you can see here this circle, it is the circle which the elements who belongs to A. This circle denotes or this circle shows all the elements which belong to set A. But here A dash means the other one, the opposite one. A dash means all the elements which do not belongs to this subset A. Then if this belongs to subset A, this part will not, this shading part will not belong to A. This whole part will not belong to A. So I think you can understand it. This whole part do not belong to A. So that means you can name this shaded area as A dash or the complement of A. So I think you can understand. So this is how we can denote this in a Venn diagram. So now shall we do another example? Yes, shall we do this example? So you can understand very well what do you mean by this complement. Okay, first one, P complement of P or P dash complement of P. Yes, what you can say here, P, this is the circle which belongs, the elements which belongs to set P. So outside of this circle, these are the elements. Out of this circle, these are the elements that do not belongs to circle P or the subset P. So you have to write the elements. You have to write all the elements which is outside this circle P. So you can take 2, 6, 15, 18 and 20. Question number 2. Q dash or the complement of Q. So Q means this one, subset this, subset Q, and Q dash means complement of, sorry, complement of this Q or the elements that do not belong to this Q. So that means you can take 2, 4, 6, 7, 12 and 18. So am I correct? So I can get out this, and the other part is belonging to the Q dash. That means 2, 4, 6, 7, 12 and 18. Yes, correct. So this will be the answer for this one. Next one, third question. P intersection Q. P intersection Q. So you know about this. P intersection Q means this middle common part. So that means P intersection Q, we can take it as 5 and 10, 5 comma 10. Next one, fourth question, fourth part, P union Q. So that means this whole part or all the elements of P and Q. So you can take it as, shall we write 4, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15 and 20. So shall we see 4, 5, 7, yes, correct. 10, 12, 15 and 20. Yes, so this is the correct answer. Yes, so if you have done this one, you can correct your answers. Yes, so all the theory parts for this lesson is over. So now shall we do few questions, and after that shall we end this video and end this lesson also. Yes, shall we take exercise 22.5 first question. Exercise 22.5 first question. Exercise 22.5 first question. So you can pause this video and you can do it. And now I'm going to discuss this question. So yes, first question or first part, shall we see what is this? The universal set there is Saktindu, Ravindu, Sanindu, Pavindu and Nitindu. So it is somewhat rhyming names, and so you will get somewhat difficult to understand sometimes. So however, try to understand it well. Write each of the following sets in terms of its elements based on the above given information. Yes, we have to write A dash or the complement of A. So first see what are the elements that belongs to A. Here Sakindu and Pavindu. So Sakindu and Pavindu. So we'll take out this Sakindu and Pavindu and we'll write the other names. So it will be the complement of A. Ravindu. Next one Sanindu. Next one Nitindu. Nitindu. Yes. So this will be the complement of A. Second part. Complement of B. Complement of B. So you can take it complement of B. Ravindu, Sanindu, Nitindu. Ravindu, we will cut off that one. Ravindu. Sanindu, we will cut off that one. And Nitindu. Yes. So what will be remaining? Sakindu and Pavindu. Sakindu and Pavindu. Yes, I am correct. Yes. So next part, it will be the third part. So it is C dash or the complement of C. So we can take it Sakindu, Sanindu, Pavindu. Sakindu, Sanindu, Pavindu. So we can write the other two names, the other remaining two names, Ravindu and Nitindu. Okay. So yes, after that, shall we move to fourth question? A N C or A intersection C. So not A N C. So that is what I am telling. So for my what means for my easiness, I tell this one as A N C, but not A N C. This is A intersection C. So from I think grade 7, 8, like that way, for the easiness, I always tell this as ANC. So actually it is not ANC. Don't misunderstand that one. So this will be A intersection C. A intersection C. So shall we see? A intersection C means here A and C. So you have to write the common elements for this A and C. So shall we see? Sakindu, yes, it is common for both of these. And Pavindu, yes, it is both common for both of these. So we can write A intersection C is equal to Sakindu, Sakindu and Pavindu. Next one, fifth one, so it will be A intersection B. A intersection B, A intersection B. So these two. So shall we see what are the common elements? Sakindu, no, there is no in Sakindu, so there is no Pavindu, yes, so there is no any common elements for both of these. So this will be a null set. Next one, sixth part, B intersection C. B intersection C, so shall we consider these two sets, B and C. Sakindu. Sanindu is common for both of these and the other are not common. So yes, only Sanindu is the common element for this both of these B and C sets. Okay, so we have finished that one also. Shall we move to the third part of that question exercise 22.5, question number 3. Yes, you can do it. You can pause this video and try to do it. So now I will start discussing it with you. Yes, this is the third question. By considering the Venn diagram given below, write each of the given sets in terms of its elements. Yes, so we can take, yes, first one. First part, it will be X. So X will be equal to this circle. So this circle there is 2, 7, 8, 11, 14 and 21. So here you can change this order. It is okay. So you can write 2, 8, 11, 7, 14, 21 like that way. You do not need to write it in order, but I say is when you write it in order, it will be very easy for you. So I'm repeating it again. So you do not need to write this all the elements in order. So it is not necessary. But what I say is, if you write this in order, So it will be easy for you. Okay. So second part. So second part they ask y. Y means this circle. So you can write y is equal to, the elements are 7, 10, 14, 17 and 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there are only 5 elements. Okay. Shall we move to third part? X intersection y. X intersection y. X intersection y means this middle part, the part which is common for both of these. So it will be 7, 14 and 21. Next one, fourth one is X union y. X union y means all the elements belonging to this both sets. So you can write 2, 4, not 4, there is no 4, 2, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, 17, 21. So shall we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there are 8 elements, and also here there are only 8 elements. So the answer will be correct. B. So x dash, or the complement of x. Complement of x means this is x, this circle is x, all the other things, so all the other parts which do not belong to x is called x dash. So this shaded part is called the x dash. So sorry, so you can write the elements. So what are the elements? We can write 5, 9, 10, 13, 17, 13, 17 and 20. So shall we see number of elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is correct. Next one, vi, y dash. So first of all, see what is y. So this is the circle of y, and y dash means the other part which do not belong to this y. So the other part is this shaded part. Now what I'm shading is the part which do not belongs to y. This shaded part is the part which do not belongs to y, so it will be y dash. So you can get the answer. You can write 2, 5, 8, 9. So y dash 2, 5, 8, 9, 11, 13, 20. So shall we see is it correct or wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So there are 7 elements. Yes, we have written 7 elements here. So this will be the answer for third question. Okay, so in the miscellaneous exercise, shall we do the third question? So it will be the last question we are doing. So we'll do this third question of miscellaneous exercise. So shall we take a new page? So this is the question. So you can pause this video and try this question, and after that you can check your answers. So now I will do the answers for this question. Yes, question number 3. Yes, third question. Answer the following based on the information in the Venn diagram. So shall we see? First one, write set A in terms of its elements. Set A means this large circle. So all these shaded part is included in this set A. So we can write the elements. A is equal to 2, 4, 5, 6 and 8. 2, 4, 5, 6 and 8. So shall we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 elements are there. Yes, so this is the answer for first one. B. So we have to write the answer for B, elements of B. So this small circle, it is this set B. So it is only 4 and 8. Third part, write the universal set in terms of elements. Yes, universal set. Universal set means this whole rectangle. This whole rectangle includes the universal set. So we can write the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shall we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there are 8 elements inside this universal set or the rectangle. So we can write all these numbers or the elements like this. Question number 4. A intersection B. A intersection B. A intersection B means common elements for A and B. So you can see this part is only the part which is common for A and B both. So we can write A intersection B as 4 and 8. Question number 5. A union B. So A union B means all the elements which belong to this A and B. So we can write 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Sixth question, A dash or the complement of A. So we can write, so this is A, this whole, this large circle, it is A. So the complement means outside this circle. So this will be the complement of A. So it will be 1, 3, and 7 only. Yes, so we have done this question. So the other questions you can do at home, you can try at home. So if you have any question, you can ask me on WhatsApp, and if you want, you can do these exercises and send me, so I will check. Yes, so it's up to today, and I will finish this lesson 22nd lesson sets. So I think you have a better idea now. So if you have any question, you can ask me anytime on WhatsApp. So if there are any unclear points, you can also ask. Yes, so it is for today, and it is for this lesson. Yes, so thank you for watching this video, and yes, please be safe in this pandemic situation. Yes, thank you.